You couldn't walk in my shoes. You wouldn't know what to do. Despite me and you.
Go 1, 2, 3, action.
I'm Alma. You could never walk in my shoes. As I said, I'm Alma. I beat suicide. It was nobody but the Lord on my side. What made me overcome this was the night that they allowed my son around COVID time to come in my room. When you on a psychic ward, you can't have no visitors. They allowed my baby boy to enter my room. At that moment, I knew Alma had to get her life together. I knew I mattered, but at the moments and what I was going through, I didn't feel like I mattered. I didn't have family supporting me. We did more of beating one another up more than pouring into each other. I had to really get a personal relationship with the Lord. It was me and him in the same room. He said, I give you this chance. You don't take your own life. You don't get that type of power. When he allowed me to know that face to face, to tell me, hey, you get to choose this time. Sometimes you don't get choices. You understand what I'm saying? But in this time and moment, I got a choice. And from that day that I made that choice to get my life together, yes, I went through counseling, I got therapies, I take medication, I do whatever Alma has to do to keep moving forward. But the most important thing throughout all of those things and situations that I have to walk with and deal with is that God talks with me. He walks with me. He tells me that I am his own. So I don't get that type of right to take and have that power to take my life. Because again, we're all here on borrowed time. So with the time that the Lord allows me to be here on this earth, I'm gonna walk it. He's allowed me to be not only a great mother that the enemy wanted me to see and act like I wasn't, and I was. He allowed me to also be a great grandmother, Grandma Kitty. So with that being said, I have something to live for. I matter. And if anyone else is out there that is dealing with suicide, feeling like you don't matter, or feeling like life is just overwhelming, you look the devil in the face, and whether that devil sometime is yourself, because we don't want to look at it like that. You tell it can go bye-bye, because you matter and you are somebody, and that you can continue to live this life, because we are somebody's testimony. You understand what I'm saying? And what we go through is not for us, it is for someone else. So keep moving, keep pushing, keep doing what you must do for you to live, for you to have a flourishing life. It don't matter what it looked like to someone else. Someone is going to give their opinions of you. So what? You know the opinions of yourself. So you look in the mirror daily, whether those affirmations you telling yourself that you are someone, you are somebody. Be who God created you to be. Don't be like nobody else. People are going to say what they want to say about you. But guess what? I am free from suicide. I count on the Lord moment by moment, day by day. Whatever that takes and what that looks like for me, it is all between me and him. So if no one out there has a personal relationship with the Lord or with God, I encourage you to get one, because that's the best thing that I've ever done in my life. Thank you for listening to my story.
My name is Charlize, and you couldn't walk them out in my shoes. Whew, I really don't even know where to start, but just from the beginning, my life has been very unstable. I went to about 18 different schools throughout my life, 4 high schools, and throughout it all, I was not only physically and mentally abused by my mother, I was sexually assaulted by family members. And even with all that, I knew that God was still by me the whole time. So I was able to finish high school, and when I did, a year later, I was pregnant and I had my first child. During that time, I was living in a maternity shelter. So I had nothing, I had nobody, nowhere to go. On my daughter's birth certificate, it says that she was born in a maternity shelter. So through that all, I just kept God by my side. The maternity shelter was a wholesome Christian family. I would go to church with them every Sunday and everything like that. And about a year later, I met back up with a guy that I really liked throughout high school. And we ended up getting married, but because I didn't know how to receive or give love, it quickly ended in divorce. So it took me about 3 years to really get over that and forgive myself and get out of depression. But something sparked in me that said I needed to do something for my children. And at the time I had 2 kids by then. And so I went to hair school and I was able to obtain my cosmetology license, and it wasn't easy though. I was catching the bus back and forth. Once I got my license, 10 miles I had to catch the bus to work. And one day I was assaulted on the bus stop downtown. And so my cousin decided to collect GoFundMe account. And for some reason, whatever reason, she built up animosity towards me and she kept the GoFundMe amount. But when the owner of the salon found out about that, she ended up giving me a Benz, an E-Class. And so I was driving those same streets that I walked and those same streets that I caught the bus, now in my Benz. And so now I can proudly say that I'm the owner of a salon suite, and I work for a nonprofit organization where I'm able to talk to children and encourage them to get past everything that they go through. So even though life is sweet now, you couldn't walk a mile in my shoes. Thank you.
You couldn't walk in my shoes. You wouldn't know what to do. Despite me and you.